Thank you guys for watching another Spade Shades video. Today I'm going to be doing a review over the Black Kings deck by Daniel Madison and Peter McKinnon. So, first off, if you're familiar with this King series, you'll know that there's another one, which is the White Kings, the first one in the series, which I have here, and I'll be doing a review on at some point. Okay, but that's the White Kings. You can see the difference in the tuck cases straight off. If I shine them in the light, you can see the difference. This is made of almost like a plasticky kind of feel to it, and this is a very matte paper stock. You can hear it there. Okay, so you can tell that the White Kings have like a sheen to them. I was reading up on this deck and on the White Kings deck, and they said they wanted the tuck box to look like a gold brick, kind of like it was straight out of the, you know, King's private gold stash or whatever. And I'm really glad that they didn't stick with that, at least with this type of box for the Black Kings, because if you can see, I haven't had this deck for very long and I really haven't used it too much, and you can see that the box has quite a lot of scrapes on it, and I think that that has a lot to do with the material the box is made of. So I'm really glad that they didn't stick with that, even though I think it looks cool. The box just chipped and got scratched really easily, and it makes the deck look really old, and like I said, I really haven't used it that much. So anyways, we'll move on to the Black Kings. So like I said, I've already kind of covered the tuck box, but you can see that this emblem in the center, the King's emblem, is made with metallic ink, so it does shine in the light. But other than that, and some printing on the bottom and the sides, everything else is this really matte black color, which makes it look very chic and very clean. Now, once we get into the tuck box, you'll see what we get here is you get a gaff card, an Angle Z gaff card, you get a double backer, and you get your two jokers. Now I'm going to be pulling up still images of the jokers and all this kind of stuff. You guys, if you've watched any of my reviews before, you know what's going to happen. So anyways, you'll see your back design here. Now this back design is very classy. This dark black, white borders, and the two emblems on either side. This seems to be a pretty big trend with a lot of card decks now, is just having two emblems on the top and the bottom of the back design, if you will, because it looks clean and it looks professional, and it doesn't really raise too much suspicion. I feel like I could take this deck out with this back design and use it on a spectator, and they might say, hey, where'd you get those cards from? But other than that, they wouldn't think too much about it. It's not so much like a I don't know, one of the carnival decks with just really extravagant designs. It's not going to raise too much suspicion. Okay, so you'll see, other than that, all the pips are pretty much standard. But for the red cards, it's like this blood red burgundy color. I'm gonna pull up an image of the court cards here really quickly, and you can get a look at the court cards. Now, the King of Hearts and the King of Diamonds in this deck are based off of Daniel Madison and Peter McKinnon, their likeness. The King of Hearts being Peter McKinnon and the King of Diamonds being Daniel Madison. You know that if you have the White Kings or some Black Kings, or pretty much any of Daniel Madison's decks. He usually always makes the King of Diamonds himself. And last but not least, you will see the Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades is a big spade that's cut into 3 pieces. I love the design of this spade. Let me just say first off, absolutely love the design of it. I think it's fantastic. And you'll see on the bottom it says think like kings. That is the same phrase that you will find on one of the sides of the box. On this side of the box here, you'll see that it says, ooh, think like kings. And on the other side, I didn't cover this before, but on the other side it says live like kings. I don't know how well you could see that, but that is the Black Kings deck. That is my review. It's the fastest review on YouTube right now. I'm proud of that. So give this a shout out, give it a look. If you like it, like the video down below. Remember to comment any of your suggestions. If you want to suggest a deck for me to review, please do. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. On the top and the, oh, sorry.